Our final section of our workplace assessment is section 10, the action plan and assessment sign off document. So in this section, it's very much the end of our workplace assessment, and we are going to provide our learner with some useful targets to take forward towards their next assessment, or their next shift, their next day, their next working role. Okay, so it's very much just providing them with perhaps a target or an aspirational target that they can take on board. Targets could include perhaps attending a future CPD course. It could be shadowing, perhaps a fellow trainer or assessor, or perhaps even reading a staff handbook or specification as well. So within the world of assessing, it's always good to give perhaps just an aspirational target or something that they could work on in order to enhance their future practice as well. So here we have step 3. This is the action plan. So this is the candidate assessor. You are going to provide some targets for the learner. So aim to provide perhaps 1 to 2 future targets. So I've written just my feedback and perhaps a couple of targets for Luke to take on board. Okay, so this is just relevant to the assessment example. Okay, so my target could be, for example, you turned on the front headlights. However, you did not get out of the cab, so this was the vehicle, to check they were working. Consider turning all the lights on prior to your checks, so you could have seen these as you went around the vehicle. Please review the company health and safety handbook before our next assessment. So that is just our target for Luke to review perhaps the health and safety handbook. And this is going to prepare him for the next assessment. Okay, so as we can see there, next assessment we will do an assessment on deliveries and use of the crane. Okay, so it's just that aspirational target for the learner to enhance their knowledge there. Now, just before we sign off this assessment, very important that the learner is in agreement with all of the points and they understand what do they need to do. And as we can see here, we have the learner signature. That is the person you are assessing. So as we can see, we have an electronic signature for Luke, my learner, and also my signature, the candidate assessor. So we have an e-signature there and also a type signature as well. Okay, and if you have a qualified assessor present, please get them to sign that. Okay, that's only if you have a qualified assessor present. So we're looking for 2 signatures, and of course you can put the date on there as well. Okay, so just once again, section 10 is the final element of our workplace assessment run through. It's always advisable to give a candidate, a learner, a target as well, but just make sure it's an aspirational target as well. So this is our final video. Hopefully it's been useful in helping you to create your assessment. So please do ask if you have any questions regarding this section. So just get in contact with us if you do need any support with your assessments as well.